Okay, here we go. This is 4.2 for geometry, triangle congruence. So this week, basically what we're doing is kind of shorthanded proofs. So we're looking at two triangles and determining whether or not they are congruent or not. And the first one, side, 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 is probably the most intuitive one, maybe the most obvious. Okay, so basically, if we know that this this leg is the same length as this leg, and this leg is the same length as this leg, and this leg is the same as this leg, well then our two triangles are congruent. All right, the next one, side angle side. So if I know that this side and this side are congruent, and this angle are congruent, and this side are congruent, well then I know that these are congruent because we have in consecutive order. So we have side, angle, side. Okay. All right, moving on. Does angle, angle, angle work? Okay, well, why don't we look at very famous triangle, the old 30, 60, 90 triangle. So this triangle is when you have this doesn't quite look right, but we have a 90-degree angle here, a 30-degree angle here, and a 60-degree angle here. Okay, well, if I make the same triangle, that isn't the same. If I make the same triangle bigger, try that one more time. There we go. I still have a 30, 60, 90 triangle, and these are definitely not congruent. Okay, so basically what we're doing here is we're going to be looking at these triangles and determining if they're congruent or not and stating why. Okay, first one we have here is side, side, side. We look at the second triangle, we've got side, side, and side. So yes, these are congruent because of the side, side, side. Okay, next one. Before we start, I'm going to write off to the side here things that are okay to assume. First one, vertical angles. And shared sides are congruent. Okay, sorry about my sloppy handwriting, but it is okay to assume vertical angles, which are congruent, and shared sides are congruent. Okay, and the reason I reviewed that is if we look at this next problem here, what we have here is side, then we have these angles here, and these are vertical angles. So I know that this angle and this angle, they are vertical angles, so I know that they're congruent. So what I have here is side, angle, side, and side, angle, side. So yes, these are congruent because side, angle, side. Easy as that. Next one. We have side, angle, and then we have this shared side. And obviously if it's the same segment, they have to be congruent. So what we have here is side, angle, side as well. So yes, they are congruent because of side, angle, side. All right, the next one here, we have angle, angle, angle. Okay, and they certainly look like they might be congruent, but we cannot prove that, so no. Angle, angle, angle is not a proof that we're using. All right, next one here. So I have side, angle, and then I know that this side here is shared, so this would be also congruent. So this would be side, angle, side, right? Side, angle, side. Looks like this will be right. But if we go to the second angle, right, this bottom angle down here, I have angle, side, side. So the order really matters here. So angle, side, side, that's ASS. That doesn't work, doesn't belong in geometry. This is no, they are not congruent. Okay, next one. We have just angle, and I have the shared side length, so I know that that's congruent, but that's all that's given. We can't assume anything else here. So no, these are not congruent. All I have is side and an angle, and that's not enough. So it doesn't check out. Why don't you guys give the practice problems a shot? If you still need help, you know where to find me. Good luck.